in terms of investment into AI, we are not where we want to be. And if you look at the sort of previous 5 years, about 2/3 of the investments, public and private, into AI come from China. About 1/3 come from the US. Europe is in the very low single digits. So we know that we have not been where we want to be. The Commission in 2018 already said we need to get to an annual investment of around 20 billion, which is, I think, a solid ambition to have, but we are, of course, not there yet. And with Horizon Europe, we've started sort of taking steps in that direction. The Digital Europe program in the new budget now, who knows where it's going to end up, but it will not get us far enough. So we will continue to need private investments to cover a big part of this ambition. Now, how do we get private investments to start flowing where they haven't in the past? This is where the link to regulation comes back, because investments take place when there is certainty. And legal certainty is a big part of that. You need to have the confidence in a kind of time horizon. In our industries, capital goods industries, investment cycles are 5, 10 years or more. You need to have a certainty that is more than 6 or 12 months. And for that reason, to unlock the investments, to drive this future wave of benefits coming from AI, the legal certainty point is really critical. And we have to recognize, I of course listened very carefully to the different comments, we're not starting in a vacuum. There's already plenty of legislation that covers artificial intelligence in the internal markets, which plays a very important role already today. And we've looked at that very carefully and concluded, as far as we can tell, this does the job. Now, I know the conversation will continue. Where do we need to really fix specific problems? But let's be precise about those. And let's not sort of start with an assumption that we are starting from zero. There is a very solid, very comprehensive legislative framework already in place, which achieves a lot of the ambitions that were described by different panelists.